welcome to my number 28th playthrough of Steins Gate. So I'm live as usual, and we have in the live chat Matty, the sponsor, Vert, Dark Shadow, Blazing Swifty, Sotos, who just bitted 2,000 bits. Did I say Joey? If I didn't, Joey. Elizabeth is here, Blackblade is here. And we were just talking about Pokemon and stuff. It was fun. But now we're going to play some Steins Gate. And I don't remember exactly where we ended last time, but more or less I know that... Oh shit! Was the last one we did the 4-hour stream? When it ended on a very, very sad note. When the part-time warrior went back in time, but then forgot. And then, oh, that was bad. That was very bad. It was almost a 4-hour Steins Gate stream. It was 4 hours technically, but it didn't come, the whole video didn't come up to 4 hours because it kept, yeah. But I definitely played Steins Gate for 4 hours. So. Yeah, the letter, that was bad. So I wonder where things will pick up today. Let's see. This time, please remember, if something happens again, we can fast forward. We didn't know that last time. There's an actual fast forward button. Matty named his Snorlax Daru. My Snorlax is also named Daru. Well, let me just make it a bit bigger. Sorry. There we go. And a little bit less see-through. There we go. Load. Okay, here we go. Welcome to everyone watching back on YouTube later. Thank you for being here. Let's see where the story picks up. My hands curl, crumpling the page. I realize that I'm crying. Suzuha failed. She lost her memory. Her life was meaningless. This can't be happening. Nobody says a word. Their faces, like mine, are frozen in disbelief. I turn to Daru. He's whiter than a sheet. He did, but she forgot. She went back so far. It's not Daru's fault. Don't make it Daru's fault. He didn't do it because he wanted to. Yes, the zombie. She's right. Because what else can you do? It doesn't help to be mad at Daru in this situation. It's not Daru's fault. I know that. But it can't end like this. It can't! What was Suzuha feeling as she wrote this letter? I look again at the words scrawled out upon the page. Every character resonant with despair. I wanted to welcome her back with a smile. Instead, this. Suzuha is dead. 10 years gone. Wait, how did she die? Don't tell me. Mr. Brown must know what happened. I run to the window and check the street. Mr. Brown is outside, closing up shop. Mr. Brown! I run downstairs.
お、岡部。例のラジカンの人工衛星、 消えたってよ。大騒ぎらしいぜ。
I guess it's already made the news.
そんなことより聞かせてください。
ん？なんだ？
橋田鈴さんの亡くなった状況について。
知ってどうする？
Because he wants to know. She left him a letter. You can tell him. He looks at me hard. I meet his stare, unflinching.
俺は今まで彼女の死について何も彼女の最後を知っておかなければならない。そんな気がするんです。そうしなくちゃいけないんだ。それがどんな
単なる好奇心ってわ
Sorry,
け
the
じゃな
pauses
さ
are
そう
really long, and then I keep thinking he's done talking, and then I click, and then he's not done talking. But I hope you guys can read the text fast. Hi, Toshi. Come sit here with me.
で、もう一度聞くが、すずさんとはどういう関係だ？
How you knew her?
古い知り合いです。
That's all I can say.
とても古い知り合いで、でも彼女と過ごしたわずかな時間は今もはっきり思い出す。聞かせてください。
Toshi, wanna lie on my leg? There you go. Come.
あまり言いたくはないんだがな。これから俺が言うことは心して聞けよ。いいか？
I slowly nod. And then I get my answer.
自殺だ。
Oh. She killed herself. That's the worst thing. She felt so much despair that she killed herself. Oh. But there was 10 years that she could have... The word drops on my heart like an anvil. My knees give out. I collapse to the pavement. Suicide.
自宅で首をつってな。俺が第一発見者だ。
My life was meaningless. I recall the last words she wrote in her letter, words of unimaginable despair. She didn't deserve so bleak an end.
そんなことになる1年ぐらい前から精神的に随分不安定になってな。それまでは明るくて優しい人だったんだが、俺はあの人の家に下宿させてもらってたんだ。すずさんは天涯孤独だったし、葬式にはほとんど人は来なかった。
Oh, shame.
さっきの手紙はすずさんが死ぬ1週間前に渡された。2010年の今日になったら岡部倫太郎という青年に渡してくれってな。すずさんは
For 10 years.
予知能力でも持ってたのかと思ったぜ。おめえが上に越してきた時はな。
Enough. I can't take it anymore. I try to stand, but my legs betray me. I stumble, but before I fall, a small body supports my shoulder. Oh, Mayushi. Shame. It must be taking all her strength to hold me up. Did Mayuri hear how Suzuha died? Her eyes are wet, her lips trembling. Still, she's the one supporting me. Mayuri and I bow deeply to Mr. Brown and return to the lab. Damn. When we get back, Daru is seated at his computer, head on the table. Kurisu is standing in front of the TV, watching an excited reporter talk about Radikan. The disappearance of the satellite is huge news, obviously. The lounge is silent, save for the TV. I look at the table. The divergence meter still reads 0.337187. It hasn't changed since before Suzuha left. What went wrong? I can't go back 10 years with the time leap machine. I can't do anything about Suzuha's death. Should I have stopped her from leaving after all? Maybe then this tragedy wouldn't have happened. But can you maybe go back to the previous day? And tell, and I don't know, let her take a letter with herself to the past or something? I can't save Mayuri without the IBN 5100. Suzuha had to travel to 1975. I consider my options. What if I redo these 2 days again? Could Daru fix the time machine so this doesn't happen? Is fixing the time machine even possible? Daru's skills are second to none, and the time machine was built by his own hand, 26 years in the future. It seems logical that he would be able to fix it. But look at it another way. It took Daru 26 years to learn enough to build a time machine, and he had to reverse engineer CERNs to do it. Maybe it's unreasonable to expect Daru to perform flawless repairs in only 2 days. In that case, can I have Daru use the time leap machine and repeat these 2 days until he repairs it? No, he'll have to start from scratch each time. Yeah, but he can tell you stuff that you can repeat to him in the past to give him hints so that it doesn't take him as long. Sorry, my cat is on my lap and she's adorable. I collapse onto the sofa and bury my face in my hands. Mayuri sits next to me and gently rubs my back. I'm grateful for her kindness. I recall what Suzuha wrote. Damn, imagine being that close to someone where you can rub their back. Like, touch them like that. Like, I feel like even in the saddest moments, it would be very awkward. I can only think of 3 people that I could do that to. My mom, my dad, and Hanku. Like, imagine how close you must be to someone to be able to get that close to them in a time of, absolute tragedy. The D-mail I sent. Could that be the cause? On the original world line, Suzuha left to 1975 after failing to meet her father. Unsatisfied with that outcome, I sent a D-mail to convince myself to follow Suzuha and prevent her from leaving. As a result, she remained in 2010 for an additional 4 days. But that night, the time machine was damaged by a thunderstorm. If I hadn't followed Suzuha that day, if I hadn't sent that D-mail to myself, her time machine would not have malfunctioned. She would have arrived safely in 1975. The solution is obvious. I need to cancel that D-mail. But can I really do that? If I change the past so that Suzuha leaves, won't that undo the 4 days we spent together? Oof, that's the worst part. That is one of the things about... I'm not going to say the name of the other anime, but there's another anime where something like this is involved, where someone goes back the whole time. And the worst part was seeing them spend time with people, and then when they go back, the time that they spend with those people gets erased. Like, that is the worst. Like, in that show, it was very bad to see that. How they get closer and closer, and the other... Her heartfelt confession on the roof of Radikan, her tearful reunion with her father, Daru, all of it will be undone. What do I do? An urgent bulletin pops up on TV. I look up in surprise. Bomb threat suspends Yamanote, Sobu, Keihin Tohoku lines. Damn, Moika's men will be here any minute. There's no time to think, no time to hesitate. I run downstairs, break into the brown tube workshop, and turn on the 42-inch CRT. Then I return to the lab and activate the time leap machine.
Okabe, どうするつもり?
Kurisa demands answers. I can see the fear in her eyes.
なんとかしなければならない。このままでいいはずはないんだ。
Okabe.
Don't try to stop me, Mayuri. I can't let this stand. There are two options. I can cancel the D-mail that convinced me to pursue Suzuha. Sending a contradictory D-mail should do the trick. Or I can time leap again and prevent Suzuha from leaving. Two options, but really just one. Do not hesitate, Okabe Rintaro. Hesitation is unforgivable. You already know what you must do. Stop pursuit. Lost mail. Is CERN trap. That should be enough to convince me to let Suzuha go.
クリス、お前は日付を正確に覚えている。
Something about you're good at remembering dates.
もう
鈴葉の励まし会をやったのはいつだ。
4日前、8月9日。
オカリン、D メールを送るの。でもそうしたら全部消えちゃうんだよ。
4 days. It may not sound like much, but in that time we forged a definite bond with Suzuha. To send this D-mail is to sever that bond. I know that. I know that. But this is the only choice I have. I set the phone wave to 97 hours ago. This D-mail should arrive a few hours after that. Now I just need to send it. Save Mayuri. That is my purpose. That is what drove me to leap through time. I'll do whatever it takes to save her. This is just one more sacrifice. Erase the time you spent with Suzuha. But I mean, that doesn't, you can't just think about it as like, that erases the time you spent together. You will remember it, and that's what's important. But Suzuha's already dead. What does it matter whether she had a bond with you that she couldn't even remember until the last moments of her life and in this timeline? And then when she remembered it, she was so sad that she killed herself. So really, I don't think there's such a big issue with going back at this point. It's not severing a bond. Like, yes, the rest, Maeshi, Daru, and Kurisu might forget it, but you remember it, and Suzuha will be alive again, so. Send the D-mail. Push the button. Isn't that what Suzuha wants? You'll be saving her from 25 years of loneliness, from ending her life in utter despair. Save Suzuha. Save Mayuri. This is the right thing to do. This is right. But is it really? Is erasing those memories really the right? I mean, dude, at this point, I don't think there's a right and wrong here. There's already so much that has been erased and been redone. This is not the time to wonder if it's right anymore. But I mean, if he feels like he made a mistake up to now, you can't continue making the mistake. I guess it's always good to question your motives and stuff. So, isn't that just running away from reality? But I mean, isn't that what you've been doing up to now then? Shouldn't I try time leaping first? Maybe there's another way. What should I do? What's the right choice? Stop. You're starting to doubt. Never doubt. I don't know the answer, but I need to reach a conclusion or else. I can't. I can't do it. I can't send this D-mail. Acting on impulse, I don the headgear and punch in a 48-hour time leap. Oh shit. So he's not sending the email, but he's jumping back.
解放はあるの？
But doesn't that redo wait, what is that? That does the same thing. Send the D-mail. Send the D-mail. Oh. I ignore her and bite down hard on my lip. As the taste of blood fills my mouth, I press the button. He made himself confused in his head. He should have sent the D-mail. Yeah, me too, Sotos. Bert thinks this seems like a strange decision. I don't know, I think he's confused and feeling guilty and the world twists. My legs shake. I cover my eyes and wait for my senses to return to normal. 1,000 emotions stampede through my skull, then fade away. I stare vacantly at Kurisu, who is standing in front of me. At first, I can't hear her over the buzzing in my ears. But little by little, her voice becomes clear.
ほら、ふらついてるじゃない。まだ2日目なのに、そんなに疲れててどうすんのよ。
Kurisu thrusts her finger at me like an angry school teacher.
ピンバッジはきっと見つかる。まだ時間はあるんだから、そんなに焦らないで。それより、あんたにぶっ倒れられたら、私はともかく、まゆりが心配するでしょ。少しは自分の体もいたわりなさい。
うわ。
The time leap worked.
はあ、わかってる。
I nod to Kurisu, then collapse on the sofa. I couldn't sacrifice either of them. In a sense, I am running away, but there was no other choice. No other way to save Suzuha and Mayuri both. In 2 days, Mayuri will die and Suzuha will be lost to the past. If these 2 days are all we have left, then all I can do is repeat them. Forever. Let these 2 days be the rest of my life. The wind caresses my cheek. I push down on the pedals and begin to ascend up Harumi Bridge. The spokes revolve rhythmically, reflecting the sunlight. Sweat oozes out of every pore, but it's not unpleasant. It feels good, healthy, like running around the school field as a child.
気持ちいいね。
僕がこんなことに付き合わなきゃいけないんだ。
同感だわ。っていうか、風強すぎ。
ダル君はね、メタボだからもっと運動しておくべきだと思うよ。
Maya?
デブオタ上等。
Fat neckbeard master race. What? Fat neckbeard. Leading the way at a terrific pace is Suzuha on her trusty mountain bike.
いい景色だな。
From here you can see across Tokyo Bay, all the way to the Rainbow Bridge in the distance. Akiba and the jumbled sprawl of central Tokyo are 2 hours ride behind us. Here on this artificial island there are only skyscrapers and vacant lot, one extreme or the other. One time I took the bus back to Akiba after Komima, so I already knew how close it was, but I never thought I'd come here by bike. Except for Suzuha, we're all using rent-a-cycles. I wanted a change of pace from the search for the unfindable pen, so I proposed the cycling expedition. Of course, I already know who the pen belongs to and who Suzuha's father is, but I have chosen not to tell anyone. If at all possible, I want to spend these 2 days in peace and delay Suzuha's time travel. That is my goal now.
出発するまではさ、ただの時間の無駄遣いと思ってたけど、たまにはこういう時間も必要な生き物なんだね、人間って。
I think that was an attempt by the translator to use memes that they didn't understand. Something about the neck thing? The fat neckbeard master race? That thing?
私はタイムリープマシンを作ってる方が楽しい。
Let me just quickly message Hanku for some water and ice. Oh. Sorry, Dark Shadow. I forgot about us. I wanted to give you that stuff. I forgot about that. Where's my WhatsApp here? Hanku. Hi! Please bring me a glass. Never mind, I threw that away. I did the one to make him scared with the hi! Hanku, please bring me a glass of water and ice. But a plastic glass, please. Thank you. There we go. The zombie is breathing or having a... Oh yeah, I thought the same thing. I thought someone might think that when playing. They might repeat that one part and imagine it in their mind.
引きこもりが最強だと。
He didn't say anything about that from yesterday, Dark Shadow. This just proves that I belong indoors.
二人ともグダグダだね。
Eh. She's so
だらし
cute.
ないな。そんなんじゃ生き残れないよ。
Maybe in your world. In our world, we live an easy life where you don't need much stamina because mostly, yeah, remember when I went in the voice note? Kurisu and Daru are exhausted, while Suzuha and Mayuri are still going strong. I already know the distance between Akiba and Ariake, so I'm able to pace myself in order to conserve energy.
水は自動販売機はまだ今ならコップ一杯分の水のために人殺しもできそうだお。
できそうだお。
残念ながらこの橋を含めてあと2つ橋を渡らないとコンビニはない。そこまで辛抱しろ。
マジで
マジで
もう無理。
無理無理無理無理無理無理無理無理無理無理。
オカリン、詳しいんだね。この辺来たことあるの？
ああ、何度もな。
何度も。How long have I been living in this closed loop of time? Oh yes, it's already getting hard to keep track of the days. So instead I think in 2-day cycles. Shit, so he's been doing this over and over and over. But that means that he's creating multiple time loops where poor Suzuha has to go back and relive her life and then suicide herself the whole time. I feel like this is, he's right, it's running away. He's making it easy for himself but difficult for everyone else. But I mean, they don't have to relive it every time. It's a new person living it. So it's not reliving it, but still. That should be the 4th cycle. This time only I know that Mayuri is fated to die. By keeping that secret, I allow us to spend these days like normal kids our age would. This cycling expedition is part of that. Suzuha and Mayuri enjoy the ride, so I make sure we do it each time I repeat the loop. Our current destination is Tokyo Big Sight, the massive convention center in Ariake. In a few days, it will be home to Komima, the world's largest doujinshi marketplace event.
ここまで来ればビッグサイトはすぐだ。あと10分もしないうちに着くだろう。
その前に休憩を。
Aw, poor Daru. Okay, Hanku heard me. He's going to bring it. Daru has used up the last of his strength. While still on his bike, he rests his body against the guardrail separating us from the road. I turn and pull up next to Daru's bike.
そのままの格好でいると危ないぞ。体を起こせ。
ちょっと休ませてよ。
Let me rest.
危ないんだと言っているだろう。
I sigh and pull Daru up by the arm.
わかったから。
Daru stands up. A second later, a huge truck speeds past. The gust of wind left in its wake nearly bowls us over. The bridge sways beneath our feet.
危ねえ。
It probably wouldn't have hit him anyway, but still, best to be careful.
オカリンのおかげで助かった。
助かった。
なんかね、今のオカリン、未来が見えてたみたいだったね。
D メールでも使ったんでしょ。
Lol. Mayuri's innocent smile, Kurisu's cynical grin. To them it's just a joke, but they're not mistaken. The only thing they got wrong was that I didn't send a D-mail. I time-leaped. Daru was almost transported to another world. He would have loved that! Suzuha's eyes meet mine. She was laughing just a moment ago, but now she looks confused, uncertain. Something in my eye. I avert my eyes.
聖地よ、私は帰ってきた。
Holy land! I have returned. Ah, Daru. Daru, his vigor restored, faces big sight with his arms spread wide.
いない時に来るのって初めてだ
I
よ。
love Daru.
こんなに広かったのね。 なのにコミマ中は人で埋め尽くされるとかありえない。
Don't worry, I'm just sobering up now, and now my everything is. Wait, there's something in my eye. When I get that glass of water, I'm gonna wake right up. Look at all that space. It's hard to believe they fill blah blah blah. In the emptiness, it is easy to see how truly majestic Big Sight is. At Komima, when you're wading through a sea of people, it's just another big building.
ねえねえ、マユシーはお腹空いちゃった。
お腹空いちゃった。
近くにファミレスあるべ。そこで一休みしようよ。
帰りも同じ距離を走らないといけないのよね。それを考えたら。
Yeah, that's one thing. Like biking somewhere or walking somewhere is one thing, but then you always have to know that you have to go back. The three of them go searching for a family restaurant, for the family restaurant. Suzuha's still staring at Big Sight.
どうした？
I asked the question, something. She's excited to see Big Sight in real life.
ビッグサイト、生で見られて感動。
Oh, so he's asked this before. She said this before. Suzuha's eyes are shining.
2036年にはさ、ビッグサイトってなくなっちゃってるんだよね。より大規模な埋め立て計画の一環で、もっと大きなイベント会場がゴロゴロしてる。
What kind of conventions do they hold in the future? That is what I want to know. Suzuha points at the middle of Tokyo
で
Bay.
もさ、さっき橋田イタルが言ってたけど、ここって聖地扱いされてるんだよね。
Hanku, is that you? Oh, I thought Toshi heard him. I'm gonna put this higher up on my favorites after today. The anime or the game? Sadly there's no visual novel category on AniList.
コミマっていうすごいイベントがあるんでしょ。私の母さんもそのイベントに参加してて、そこで父さんと会ったんだって話してくれたよ。
That's cute. Imagine meeting your wife at an anime event. Luckily, I am turning Hanku slowly but surely into an otaku, so we'll be able to go to events like that, even if we can't meet at one. Hi, Hanku. I was just talking about you.
I heard.
Thank you. I'm very thirsty right now. What are you doing?
Doing commissions on Genshin Impact.
You look tired. You have a very square face. Yeah. I wish... I don't know if my shape is oval. It's funny though. It's just more rectangular now, Hanku.
Right now?
Everyone says hello.
Hello everyone. I'm going to sleep early.
What?
I'm going to sleep early.
Go sleep early. You have to sleep now if you want to sleep early.
Yeah.
So this is where Komima...
なるほど。お前の母親は不女子だった可能性がある
Of
な。
course she was.
だからさ、ずっと見たかったんだよね。ありがとう、岡部倫太郎。ちょっとだけ父さんに近づけた気がする。
You're very close to your dad, but you don't know it. A sharp pain stabs through my heart. I know who Suzuha's father is. He's right over there. But he's right over there. I'm sorry, that was a bad joke. But I won't tell her. Not until the afternoon of the 13th, when the time leap machine is complete. For now, I just want to prolong these 2 days of peace.
おかりー、すずさん、早く早く。
Hayaku.
ほら、呼んでる。行こうよ。私もお腹空いちゃった。
Suzuha grabs my hand and we take off running. Somehow I manage to force a smile. Today was fun. Tomorrow will be fun. Every day will be fun forever. That's sad. The wind caresses my cheek. I push down on the pedals and begin to ascend up Harumi Bridge. The spokes revolve slowly, reflecting the sunlight. Sweat oozes out of every pore, but it's not unpleasant. It feels good, healthy, like running around the school field as a child. Are we gonna have to do all of this to get the feeling of what it feels like to relive it? I don't think it would feel the same for us as viewers. I'm just...
同感だわ。っていうか、風強すぎ。
ダル君はね、メタボだからもっと運動しておくべきだと思うよ。
デブオタ上等。
Leading the way at a terrific pace is Suzuha on her trusty mountain bike.
いい景色だな。
From here you can see across Tokyo Bay, all the way to Rainbow Bridge in the distance. Except for Suzuha, we're all using rent-a-cycles. I wanted a change of pace from the search for the unfindable pin, so I proposed the cycling expedition.
出発するまではさ、ただの時間の無駄遣いと思ってたけど、たまにはこういう時間も必要な。
Sotos, that's bad. Wow.
私はタイムリープマシンを作ってる方が楽しい。
That does sound like something she'd say if she were riding a bleep. A joystick. Sorry, Sotos made the joke first, not me.
引きこもりが最強だと今日証明されました。
二人ともグダグダだね。だらしないな。そんなんじゃ生き残れないよ。
Kuryu, blah blah blah. Already know the distance.
水は自動販売機はまだ。今ならコップ一杯分の水のために人殺しもできそうだお。
残念ながらこの橋を含めてあと2つ橋を渡らないとコンビニはない。そこまで辛抱しろ。
I reply mechanically.
マジで無理。もう無理。
オカリ詳しいんだね。この辺来たことあるの？
I'm trying to
Ah.
take off the sticker at the
No.
bottom. Many times. How many times, Okabe? How many times has it been? You can't live like this forever. You can't live like this forever. What cycle is this? My 10th? It must be more than that by now. I'm still repeating the same 2 days. Moika's attack, Mayuri's death, those things will never ever happen. Today, once again, we're off on an adventure.
ここまで来ればビッグサイトはすぐだ。あと10分もしないうちに着くだろう。
その前に休憩を。
Blah blah. Blah blah.
そのままの格好で。
It's not set. I swallow my words. Thoughts too dark to be my own suddenly slip into mind. What will happen if I don't pull Daru back? Will the truck catch on Daru's fat? Will it send him flying like a rag doll? Will it take off his head? Will blood spray from the stump like a crimson fountain? Will the girl scream, I wonder? Let's find out. What difference does it make if Daru dies? I can just leap again, can't I? Go back to the start of the loop, and Daru will be just as good as new. Besides, everyone needs a little spice in their life. For these 2 days, I am God. I choose who lives and who... The sound of a horn blasts my eardrums. Daru jerks back from the guardrail. Ooh, fuck, that was bad, guys. This is getting really bad. But I mean, it's... He's gonna go mad. He's going mad. But he's right. Isn't that how we would feel at this point as people? Having seen your friend die multiple times before and then repeating the same 2 days, probably over 15 times, the same 2 days, the same conversations. Isn't it natural for a part of our brain to wonder what would happen if ... Daru loses his balance and falls on his butt.
危ねえ。
ちょっと大丈夫？
怪我はない？
Kurisu and Suzuha get off their bicycles and help Daru up.
今のトラックひどいよ。
The truck has already crossed the intersection after the bridge. We watch it drive away.
ビビった。つうかなんなんあのトラック。ふざけんなよ。ナンバー見とけばよかった。そしたら通報しましたってできるのに。
事故が起きたわけじゃないし、通報しても無意味でしょ。
Everyone is fussing over Daru. I stand a few steps away, staring at my hands. I'm glad it ended as something to laugh about, but what was I thinking just now? I began this loop so that no one would be hurt, so that Mayuri would live and Suzuha would never go back in time. Yet just now I was ready to watch Daru die. Some part of me wanted it to happen.
岡部倫太郎。
Just to feel something again. I cower in reflex upon hearing my name. Suzuha is staring at me. There are questions in her eyes. She can't have heard my dark thoughts just now, and yet I feel like she can see right through me.
顔色悪いよ。
オカリン、僕よりガクブルしてるとかおかしくね？
ああ。何しろスーパーハッカーに死なれては我がラボは大打撃だからな。
I use a purposefully extravagant tone to cover up my guilty thoughts and start pedaling.
休憩は終わりだ。行くぞ。
I am this world's observer. Nothing can escape my subjectivity. Everything and everyone exists as I will it. Mayuri, Kurisu, Daru, even Suzuha. Here we can live in peace and harmony. None of us need ever face death. A 48-hour eternity. I am the creator of this paradise, and so I know. Tomorrow will be another wonderful day.
聖地よ、私は帰ってきた。
Daru, his vigor restored, greets Big Sight with his arms spread wide.
人がいない。
こんなに広かったのね。なのにコミマ中は人で埋め尽くされるとかありえない。
In the emptiness, it is easy to see how truly majestic Big Sight is. At Komima when blah 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 big building.
ねえねえ、マユシーはお腹空いちゃった。
近くにファミレスあるべ。そこで一休みしようよ。
帰りも同じ距離を走らないといけないのよね。それを考えたら鬱だ。
Three of them go searching for the family restaurant. Suzuha is still gazing at Big Sight. My eyes roam her body. This is so much better than the anime. Like there was none of this was in the anime. None of the thinking of the Daru thoughts and none of this dark shadow. Oh my. Oh my. Those tight legs, that slender body. Her clothes accentuate all her fine curves. Her breasts are surprisingly large. Something stirs in my heart. Hot and heavy like thick lava. It whispers to me words like poison. What if? What if I lure her into a dark corner and have my way with her? What then? Okay, no, this has gone dark. This was not just, no, this has gone dark again. Guys, wait, let's go back to just appreciating her. Ah! Go back, please, Okabe! All I have to do is offer her information on her father and she'll follow me anywhere. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. He's gone mad. This is like that meme, upgrade. Undo, undo, undo. Back to when you tried to let Daru die. Back. To make matters easier, no Amane Suzuha exists in present-day Japan. No documents proving Japanese citizenship. Not even a birth certificate. Oh, fuck, guys. Oh, fuck. It's only natural. She won't be born for another 7 years. So even if she runs into the police, nobody will believe a word she says. I imagine she'll put up a fight. She was a member of the resistance. She'll kick your ass, bitch. She will kick your fucking ass. She kicked the mans with guns. She kicked their ass. You think she can't beat you? Just try, Okabe. I know your mind's crazy right now. You're like literally on the verge of some shit here. But she will kick your ass. Back down, man. Back down. I'm not reading that. Another me, hoeing Kyoma perhaps, is whispering inside my head. You want a woman, don't you? It says. Of course you do. It's instinct. So what if she's Daru's daughter? So what if she's on a mission to save the future? Forget about that. She's a fine woman, that's all. You're not a saint, Okabe Rintaro. What was it you call yourself again? That's right. An insane mad scientist. If you're really insane, then let's see you snap. Remember, you have the power of a god. Guys, this was not in the anime. Matty, you said WTF now, but this is what he's been talking about. Now it just uses the word. And hey, while you're at it, why not taste the... He is... Sotos is screaming. He is Kira. He is Kira. No. Kira's different. This is something different. This is going mad. This is legit your own brain eating itself. Your own soul imploding. Why? Is that the best you can do, Okabe Rintaro? Is that really all the evil in your heart? Well, I guess you were only human after all. Think about it, Okabe Rintaro. Sure, you wanted this loop, but repeat the same 2 days forever sounds like torture to me. Aren't you tired of it all already? These 2 days should be your paradise. Forget about petty laws and morals. You're a hunter. Taboos mean nothing to you. Hunt your prey and eat your fill. He's turning back into savage, he's regressing. We've come this far in our humanity and fucking, what do you call this? Reason. We've come this far. Don't regress. But he's regressing. Back to when people were cavemen and they whacked other people over the head and dragged them by the hair to their caves and... Oh shit, how far is this gonna go though? The voice is right. I am the observer. I am God. I can do anything. No one can judge me in this closed loop of time. Forget your morals. Trust your primal urges. Follow your instincts. Don't make me laugh when things are serious. I cover my ears and avert my eyes from Suzuha. Bzz, 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 bzz. My ears are ringing. Someone is trying to crush my soul, projecting thoughts not my own onto the screen of my heart.
Okabe Rintaro?
Suddenly, Suzuha grabs me by the... But let's be real here. Let's be 100% real. She would have kicked his ass. This girl would have broke his neck. The warmth from her hands makes the buzzing grow louder.
やっぱ具合悪いんじゃない？休む？
I'm afraid to look at Suzuha with these dark... He's a freaking... She would have broke his dick. I shake her off and flee towards Big Sight.
岡部倫太郎、どこ行くの？
Title, is that all the evil in your heart? Write it down, Natty. DM it to me. I need to get away from Suzuha. If I don't, I might give in to the urge. I stare at my hands. Clench, open. Clench, open. Repeat, repeat. My hands still move just as I expect them to, just as I order them to. But those dark impulses, the devil's whispers, how can I explain those? What the hell was that? What's happening to me? I start to tremble. My teeth chatter. The sun's hot enough to burn my skin, but I feel cold. I'm afraid of myself. I'm still okay, aren't I? I am Hoen Kyoma, Okabe Rintaro, the insane mad scientist with a fetish for science and chaos. See? I still know who I am.
まだってなんだよ。
What is that supposed to mean? Will I eventually lose control of myself? Am I going to break? Like a Mobius strip, the same 2 days go round and 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 round. But today I failed to keep them the same. My feelings became twisted. Today on Harumi Bridge I didn't hesitate to save Daru. I nearly yielded to my dark emotions. Well, technically he did. Daru just didn't get hurt. Dark emotions, dark impulses, emotions seeping with venom. I listened to their poisonous, disgusting whispers, and I was almost drawn in. There's no denying it. Worse, that was but a taste of what might lurk inside my heart. Honestly, personally, I don't feel like these are things that naturally reside within our hearts. I think these are things that originate from I don't know, seeing your best friend die multiple times, doing crazy shit like playing God. I don't think these are things that are naturally within our hearts, personally. If those emotions attack me again, this time crashing over me like a tsunami, will I be able to control myself? Mayuri, Kurisu, Daru, Suzuha. Will I be able to keep myself from hurting them no matter what? Will I be able to keep everyone safe in this loop I made for Mayuri and Suzuha's sake? Do I really have such strength? I don't know. That answer is hardly reassuring, but for now it's the only answer I've got. This endless loop is the world I wished for. I can only protect this world. Only I can protect this world. I pray that those impulses were just a fluke, that they'll never resurface again. I ask only that tomorrow be peaceful. And here we go. The wind caresses my cheek. I push down the pedals. The spokes revolve. Sweat oozes. It feels good. The weather is nice.
なんで僕がこんなことに付き合わなきゃいけないんだ。
Okabe after 50 times repeat. F is for fire, who burn down the building. U is for uranium bombs. Sorry.
同感だわ。
ダル君はね、メタボだからもっと運動しておくべきだと思うよ。
もうよ。
デブオタ上等。
Leading the way, Suzuha.
いい景色だな。
From here, you can see across Tokyo Bay, except for Suzuha. I wanted a change of pace.
出発するまではさ、
Waste of time.
私は
Be working.
大
I belong indoors.
二人ともグダグ
Worn
ダ
out.
だらしないな。そんなんじゃ生き残れないよ。
N is for no friends, cause I already killed them all. They're exhausted. I already know the distance. Water.
やればいい。
Then do it.
え
Wait. Water. Where's a vending machine I could kill for a glass of water? Then do it. Oh, fuck.
やってみろよ。人殺し。
Oh, he's going
Sure.
crazy.
ネタにマジレスですか？
ああ、マジだ。
Who the fuck is he gonna kill for a glass of water? Which one of you has a glass of water, Okabe Rintaro?
ちょっと岡部、あんたいきなり何言い出してんのよ。
He's gone crazy. I feel sorry.
オカリン、そういうこと言っちゃダメなんだよ。
つうか、オカリンなんでキレてんの？
別に。コンビニが橋を2つ渡った先にある。そこまで文句言わずにたる。
Damn, he sounds dead inside. Let me just move this.
そうなん。意外と距離あるな。
Hundreds of days have passed since this began. Maybe thousands. How many cycles has it been? I've repeated this loop so many times that I've grown tired of keeping track. I can barely remember the reason I started. The days go by like tearing pages from a calendar. Everyone says the same things. Everyone responds in the same way. I've noticed my biorhythm seems a bit off, but aside from that, every day is the same. Same. Yes, subtle deviations occur, but it's all within acceptable limits. In the end, the result is always the same. Everything that happens is insignificant, meaningless, pointless. I'm the only one still living in this loop. Everyone else is just being kept alive by me. We're just spinning our wheels in a dead world. My soul died some cycles back. I don't remember. This isn't life. Mayuri's death. Moika's raid. Suzuha's time travel. I may have cared about those things once. Not anymore. When did I stop caring? When did I become a machine looping and looping for all eternity? Nothing matters. When these 2 days are over, they will start again and everything will reset. I will reset it myself. Then I guess it's pointless to worry. Ridiculous. How many times have I repeated this loop? My senses have gone dull. It's getting harder to respond to the things I see and hear. I feel detached, like I'm isolated inside a thin membrane, and I've already gotten used to it. I don't find it inconvenient anymore. I simply adapted. I simply optimized. To this far too narrow world. To this far too gentle world. Why shouldn't I adapt? This is my world.
はあ、僕はサイクリングをやめるぞ。
Daru has used up the last of his strength. While still on his bike, he rests his body against the guardrails. Oh shit, is he gonna push him? I stop my bicycle and watch impassively.
うわ
But nothing happens. The horn blares. Daru jerks away from the rail. A split second later, the truck howls past. Daru loses his balance and falls on his butt.
あ、あぶね
Oh, Apuna! Love Daru.
ちょっと大丈夫？
I can't even do this 3 times and I'm already skipping. I can't imagine how Okabe Rintaro must feel. Kurisu and Suzuha get off their cycles and help Daru.
今のトラックひどいよ。
The truck has already crossed the intersection after the bridge. We watch it drive away.
はあ、ビビった。つうか、なんなんあのトラック。ふざけんなよ。ナンバー見てたらよかった。
ふざけんなよ。
そしたら通報しましたってできるのに。
通報しろよ。
The truck The truck's number smoothly rolls off my tongue. I've seen it so many times. It's like a brand on my brain.
教えたぞ。もう通報しろ。
I hold my phone out.
オカリン、僕へなんか恨みあんの？
No, it's not you, Daru. Okabe is going
お前
crazy.
が通報したいと言うから、通報する機会を与えてやっただけだろ。
My tone is flat. I'm just saying whatever comes to mind. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters.
確かに橋田のだらけた態度は良くないけど、岡部も感じ悪すぎよ。
仕切るな、委員長キャラ。
何よ。
喧嘩は良くないよ。ダル君は無事だったんだし、めでたしめでたしだよ。
めでたし、めでたし。ね。I ignore my phone. I ignore Mayuri and shove my phone at Daru.
通報しないのか。
まあ今回のところはこれで勘弁してやるっつうことで。
Thank you, Dr. Oscar, for following. I sigh and put away my phone. Suzuha staring at me again. She looks like she wants to say something, but who cares what she thinks? I feel nothing. This is like so many times better than the anime, guys. So many times. The tired Kurisu, the re-energized Daru, and the ever-energetic Mayuri repeat the same conversation I've seen hundreds of times. And then they go search for the restaurant. I turn my back to them and walk towards the ocean. But Suzuha stands in front of me, blocking my way. Oh, punch him in the stomach! Bah! Make him tell you what the fuck is going on. He deserves it because he's thinking bad things about you, and he needs to be snapped back to reality because he's going mad here. Her eyes bore into mine. I try to pause without saying anything. But she cuts me off. I see the sincere concern in her eyes, but it can no longer... I'm sorry, Matty, but if SAO can show what SAO showed, I feel like the TV could show some of this. They might not have had time to show all of this, I know that. But in terms of him, what he thought compared to what happens in some other anime. But.
あのさ、あるテレビ記者が雪の街
Yes, what movie was that? The
そ
Butterfly
こで時
Effect?
間の連鎖に絡め取られちゃうって映画なかったっけ？
Ooh, Suzuha knows. I get people that what's the word? Ship Suzuha and Okabe now because she's the first person he thought about in a sexual kind of way. Like he seems attracted to. He actively thought. I mean, yeah, it's the worst kind of thoughts you could have, but she's the first one he actually thought about like that. Oh no, wait. Mayuri and Kurisu when he saw them in the shower too. Okay, never mind. But plus, she seems to know him really well. She seems to really get him. So what I'm saying is, I don't ship them. I'm saying I get why people ship them. Groundhog Day. Oh, okay. What the hell is she talking about?
恋はデジャビューだったかな。私にとってはすごく古い映画なんだけど。
Groundhog Day. I've never watched this movie. What is it? Let me see it. How did... Groundhog Day. Groundhog Day. Full, a self-centered weatherman goes to the town of Punxsutawney for an assignment. He's later shocked when he wakes up the next morning and realizes that he's reliving the same day over and over. I want to watch this. It was Groundhog Day is a 1993 American fantasy comedy film. I was born in 1993. It's a comedy, but it goes to a few dark places. Interesting.
私がいた2036年ではさ、セルンの検閲があって、新しい映画はどれもこれもつまんないんだよね。 だから古い映画ばっか見てて
Even movies today, I feel, are already just fucking propaganda. Or not propaganda, but pushing certain narratives all the time. It's not like movies before, where it was just a movie. I don't know.
恋はデジャビューもそのうちの一本
知らない
あの映画私は納得いってないんだよね
I was trying to brush her off, but Suzuha keeps
だって
talking.
主人公が特に何かしたわけでもないのにさ時間の無限ループは綺麗さっぱりな
Thanks
話
for
しちゃうじ
spoiling it!
ゃんで
I'll still watch
主
it
人公は
one
善
day.
人になってハッピーエンド
Happy end. Oh shit, we're not gonna get a happy ending here, guys. The author thinks happy endings are dumb. We're not gonna get the happy ending. It's oh my god, I'm not ready.
今の君今の私たち
And remember, she realizes this based on this one loop. She realizes it, she knows it from how he's changed. Yeah, through that dark shadow.
なんとか言いなよ岡部倫太郎君はこの世界を知ってるそうでしょ
Her gaze seems to pierce through everything. I find myself blinking involuntarily. Then my eyes drop to my feet.
何が言いたい
A hoarse voice leaks from the back of my throat. It doesn't sound like my own.
私はこのビッグサイトを今初めて見たでも私がビッグサイトを見たのはこれが初めてじゃない
I feel my heart skip a beat. Maybe I'm just overthinking it.
言葉遊びか
私たちは前にもここに来たんでしょ
Yep. Hundreds, maybe thousands of times already.
君は何度も今日という日を経験してるんでしょ
Just tell her, please.
一体何度目なの
He doesn't know.
答えて
Suddenly, Suzuha seizes my arm.
今の君さ死んだような目をしてるわかるんだその目私がいた2036年の人たちと同じだから岡部倫太郎私を見て心を殺さないで
It might be too late. But she can snap him out of it. Slowly, feelings rise from the depths of my heart, like an oiled machine grinding back to life.
マキセ・クリスが完成させる予定のタイムリープマシンそれを使って君は何度もこの時間をループしてる
だから
なんでこんなこと
さあなもうその理由もどうでもよくなってきている
Damn, his VA is good though.
君は何から逃げてるの
Ooh, it gives me goosebumps. He's running from your suicide, Mayushi's death.
そう確かに
Should have sent the email.
逃げ込んだマユリを殺させないために
それは私が1975年へ飛べば解決されることで
Yeah, no.
いいや
You commit suicide.
お前は失敗するそして孤独な25年を過ごしたあげ
Well, at least he's talking to someone.
首をつって死んでいくんだよ
何を
He's just talking to someone.
だから俺はこのループに逃げ込んだマユリもお前も死なせないために
Yeah, I get this. I get the part of running away. I don't know about the demel part because the demel might change things, whereas this loop isn't changing things. But honestly, if I had to see my cats die multiple times, and I would also want to stay stuck in 2 happy days, I would honestly just, thinking about that, like think about someone you love, and then think about seeing them die in a like a terrible way in front of you, and then imagine if you had to continue seeing that and live your life from there on with that memory, actually multiple times, or would you just repeat the last 2 days? Most people would try and run away. It feels like, but the problem is the D-mail. Why didn't she say the damn D-mail? That nabbit? Because that could have changed things. That's it. That was the reason. I entered this loop resolved to save them. But my resolve has long since turned to dust. Running make him stop feeling. I prefer to feel everything than stop feeling. But you don't know that. You think in that moment after seeing someone die and suffer, if you can prevent that from happening, wouldn't you do that? I just feel like he didn't know he was gonna feel this way after 100 loops. In the beginning, you're erratic. You just think forever, happiness forever. Wouldn't you want that? We might be able to think differently because we see how it could turn out. If I see something terrible happen to someone I love, I don't know if I would believe this. I would have to maybe try. And then yeah, maybe it would completely.
それは君の主観だよ。世界は君に関係なく未来へと続いていくの。君がこの2日間を何千回何万回ループさせたって椎名真由里が死ぬことに変わりはない。
He's smart enough to know that. But it's difficult to imagine that because we don't see the other timelines of things continue. We don't. Vert says there is nothing that says he has to go on this bike trip with them every loop. He could just go do something else and come back just to reset. But I think he already knows. I think a part of him already knows, like, this is running away, and he's already mad and I think he's already kind of unhinged before all of this current loop started. That's the problem. Yeah, but see, the problem is you say he doesn't try anything, he has given up, is because he's already tried so many times for it to fail, and he's seen Mayuri die over and over and over and over again. So yes, he's already unhinged. Yes, he's already probably given up, and that's why he keeps doing this and he keeps torturing himself and he doesn't know what to do, because I think he's already unhinged at this point. My lips twist into a self-deriding smile. Not looking for a solution. At some point, if he didn't tell her, he was just gonna kill himself. And then that would have been the future. I don't know.
それを受け入れた。
何が受け入れたなの？自分がおかしくなり始めてることに気づいてないの？
おかしくなったとしても世界は続く。2日間のループは続く。俺がおかしい。
時間の止まった世界でこのまま生きていくことに耐えられるの？君はこの輪を 永遠に終わらせることはできないんだよ。肉体的には死ぬことはない。でも岡部倫太郎、君の心は死に始めてる。
だってしょうがないだろう。俺には誰かを無慈悲に犠牲にする覚悟なんてない。マユリも鈴葉も仲間だ。どちらも失うわけにはいかない。
Shizuha hangs her head with a sorrowful expression. Is the interrogation over? I try to end the conversation by walking towards the sea again, but she grabs my hand to stop me.
まだ何か。
Kiss him! Sorry, that would not solve anything. I just thought maybe it would shock him awake.
首を吊って死ぬって。
Well, kind of. Not you. Another you, sort of.
ああ
IBN5100 を手に入れるのを失敗するのも。
ああ
Shizuha bites her lip and hangs her head. Maybe I shouldn't have told her the truth. But it doesn't really matter. If I timely begin, this conversation will have never happened.
ねえ、岡部倫太郎。だったら一緒に行く？
Nani?
一緒に行くかって聞いたの。1975年へ。
What I'm curious about is, did I end up here because of the decisions I've made? How many different variations of the story are there? She's asking him now to come with her to the past. Does this happen in all the timelines? Like, I want to Google it, but I don't want to Google it. Like, where did I diverge? Where did my divergence go over 0%? That's so interesting, isn't it? That's the last thing I expected to hear. Go with her to 1975?
俺が行ってどうなる？
Damn, good voice actor though, seriously. Shizuha grasps my hand tightly.
私が失敗しないように助けてもらう。あるいは未来を変えるための別の方法を探す。
できるのか？
I don't know, but who do you send it to then in the future if you take Okabe with you? My heart beats. Everyone met around Okabe. Mayushi, Daru, Kurisu. My eyes open. Color. But I mean, they could save the world some other way. I don't know.
世界線はもしかするととんでもない方向へ分岐するかもしれない。あるいは君の知ってる世界じゃなくなるかもしれないし。みんながラボメンとして君の仲間になるかどうかもわからない。
It won't exist. It won't. That's the point. What are you gonna do then?
椎名真由里も橋田至も。
No, they'll still be born. They'll still be born. I don't think him going to the past will make them not be born. Maybe. You never know.
生まれたとしても違う名前を付けられるかもしれない。
Yeah, divergence.
でも1975年なら2010年のアトラクタフィールド大分岐に到達するまで35年もある。どうやればいいのかわからないけど、世界線を変えるための準備期間はたっぷ
Do
り。
you really think that, or do you just want to spend 35 years with him because you're now in love with him? Are you also running away, Mayashi?
それでもいいなら一緒に行かない？うん。本音は誰かに一緒に来てほしいんだ。
Someone. In other words, it doesn't have to be me.
私は失敗すると分かっているのに飛ぶのは嫌だよ。それこそ犬死にだもん。だから一緒に来て。 私を助けて。それに今の君を見てられない。君をこのループから助け出したい。このループを続けて心が擦り切れるのを待つ。それは来るはずのない終わりで、その終わりが来ればさ、また時間は動き出すんだよ。君の心が完全に死んだ時、椎名真由里は予定通りに死ぬ。私はよ、君は看板に自殺をしようとしてるだけ。
True that.
そんなことするぐらいなら一緒に来て。私を助けて。
俺は
The hands of my clock stopped ticking long ago.
俺は
Now, slowly, they begin to move forward.
行くよ。
Will you though?
行く。連れて行ってくれ。
サンキュー。ごめん。ずっと気づいてあげられなくて。
I totally get why people ship them now. Suzuha gently embraces me as if to warm my frozen heart. The wind blows, the clouds flow and change shape. Sunset, the sky is so terribly orange. The color of dawn, the color of dusk, the color of the world's end, the color of the world's beginning. While Daru was repairing the time machine, I let my mind rest. I avoided all contact, slept like a log, and tried to piece my soul back together. On the afternoon of the 13th, he tried to piece his soul back together, guys. On the afternoon of the 13th, I received word that the repairs are complete. I send an email calling all members to a meeting. Then as everyone else gathers at the lab, I head to Radikan alone. Suzuha's waiting there, standing before the time machine with glistening eyes. She gives me one last warning.
何度も言うようだけどさ、タイムマシンは一方通行なんだ。行ったら戻ってくることはできないよ。それでも一緒に行ってくれる？
I slowly nod.
お前こそ大丈夫か？
Damn, this would have been a good
かなり高い
episode in the anime.
タイムトラベル後の俺たちは記憶を失う。
私が記憶を取り戻したのは。
No, but Okabe, you have the memory, you have the reading Steiner.
でも今回は君がいる。何かが変わるかもしれない。
And he has reading Steiner.
希望的観測だ。
Shut up, man, you have reading Steiner. Have faith in your pal. Sorry.
じゃあ降りる？私は降りない。
もう覚悟はできている。
I don't know how it will turn out. We're certainly at a disadvantage. But still, I never thought I'd be so thankful to not know what's coming next. It's so stimulating. It sends shivers down my spine. I feel like I'm actually here.
みんなにはなんて説明
Doesn't that tell you a lot about life?
分かれば告げてきた。
You did? Mayuri, Daru, Kurisu. I left them each a handwritten letter. The lab is probably chaos by now. I also mailed letters to my parents and my friends at school, telling them to not look for me. My parents will probably be sad, but this time I'm not running away. I want to believe I'm not running away.
なんかさ、
Suzuha stands next to me looking at the time machine. She finally smiles, though her eyes still shine with unshed tears.
駆け落ちするみたいだね。
後ろめたいことは何もない。むしろ俺は鈴葉に感謝している。お前が誘ってくれなかったら、俺は今もあの輪の中で死んだまま生き続けただろう。ありがとう、鈴葉。これから一緒に未来を変えるために戦うぞ。
We clasp our hands. Suzuha's grip is so strong it kind of hurts, but that pain tells me I'm alive. Doesn't that say hello? How do I do that? There's no coming back. 1975. That's before I was even born. We're headed for the past. No, for a future that has yet to be written. Not the world line Suzuha left, nor the world line she desired. We are reaching for an entirely new future. Oh shit. Are you having doubts? Oh. Our eyes meet. Our hands close tightly.
行こう。
あ、
Guys, she gave me a new chance. This time, the time has come for us to depart. Our mission to change 35 years of history. We boldly lift our heads, ready to challenge fate. Together. What? It's the end? What? Oh my god! I finished it? So I ended up in the loop where they end up together? Well, I don't care. I like it. It was beautiful. I know, right? Sotos, that's so much better than the anime. I don't even remember how the anime ended. Let's be real here. I forget. I love this. Woo! I can't believe it's over! What the hell? I feel like I'm so sad. It's over, but it's such a beautiful ending. And I believe that they did it because he had the reeling Steiner. Oh shit, Matty, you googled it, so you were spoiled. You knew this was coming? I love this. So much better than the anime. How How many parts did this playthrough take? 28. There are 5 endings. Yeah, I think there's an ending with each girl, as far as I think. I'm not really sure. I didn't do too much reading about it, but that's how I think. I knew something like that, and that's why I was just like, I just want anything other than the anime ending. That was so good. Irreversible reboot completed. So good. But I mean, partly what makes it so much better is that the whole experience is better, because obviously there's so much more that they can time and details that they can put into the visual novel. So it's not like it's the anime's fault. Partly it's because you could get more out of, but I can't believe my decisions led me to Suzuha. I want to know the what is. Can we? I'm gonna go pee really quick, and then what if we? Cause I'm not gonna play this game 5 more times. So let's, if you guys want, let's just read briefly through the other endings, the possible endings. But this is the ending. This is the ending. My ending. I need to go bathroom. Damn! Vert, now I want you to watch the anime and I want you to tell me, is this ending or the anime ending better? And why is it this ending? Soto says, I shipped them. I shipped them so much. This game is 100 out of 10. If I was rich, I would have paid money to make this part anime. Yes. It was so good. There is still Steins Gate 0. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna read Steins Gate endings. I'm sorry if you guys don't, if you don't want to hear, leave quickly for come back in 20 minutes. Steins Gate's endings list. Here's a thing on Reddit ranking the Steins Gate endings, but I don't want the ranking. I want a summary. Steins Gate endings summary. This ending is sweet, but overall I think the anime is better. The anime ending is better. I'm gonna read all of them now and see what else there could have been. That was Dark Shadow that said that. Sotos prefers this one, like me. Matty, that link, it felt more depth. Yeah, definitely there would be more depth in a visual novel compared to a anime, but I feel like this was so much more emotion, not just depth, but emotion and oh, I don't know, the whole thing where he almost went mad, that was just wow. Gameplay, main characters, story. development, release history, music. I don't know how to find the ending. This is the best Steins Gate ending I have seen, says Vert. Because this is the only Steins Gate ending he's seen. Did you like it though, Vert? Did you? I did not expect this to be the day we end. Guys, honestly, where's the endings? There has to be, wait, here's the wiki. Gameplay, synopsis, characters, plot, the end route, alternate endings. Okay, so in the Steins Gate complete walkthrough, but this gives us the walkthrough. It doesn't say where it ends. I agree, I expected it to go on longer. It caught me off guard. Vert says, yeah, it was great, but it did feel abrupt. But I feel that's more because of where I ended and picked it up again. I think that's more a my fault kind of thing. I think if someone were playing this by themselves and they played it in like 3 or 4 days, I feel like it wouldn't have felt as abrupt. In the game, if players decide to read the text only and just don't do anything all the way through chapter 6, they will automatically proceed to the Suzuha ending. So if I didn't, from all the way through chapter 6, if I didn't, but I did, I always responded. I think once I didn't. I think it's because all of the, we're halfway through now and all that from earlier streams. Yeah, because I thought, oh shit. Wait, we cancel. I want to save my ending. Was added to the CG library, was added to the extra menu. Movie library, what? Saving system data. Wait, maybe this isn't the end. I ignored one text, but yeah, that says, wait, what is this? Black screen? Where am I? Is there music playing? Do I just exit now? It froze again. Of course, it froze again. Hanku! It froze again. It's fine. I finished the game and it's saved. Wait. Nope, it broke.
Yeah.
But it's fine. I don't need the screen right now, so you guys won't be able to see what I see, but I want to see... I'm gonna Google it on my phone. No, it's fine. It broke again, but it's fine. I don't need the screen for the rest of the stream.
What?
It's fine. The player's choices throughout the game may result in alternate endings. Okay, wait, I'm gonna click that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, wait. Alternate endings just takes you to a thing that talks about what alternate endings are. Okay, go sleep. Good night.
Good.
It does this all the time. With this game. In the Suzuha Amane ending, Okabe decides to not send the D-mail that would prevent him from pursuing Suzuha. To prevent Mayuri's death, he relives the final 2 days before her murder through constant time leaping. After countless leaps, Okabe loses... I'm not going to read the anime ending, so that, Vert, you can still watch that, okay? Is everyone fine with that? Eventually, Suzuha notices Okabe's behavior. She tells him that he will slowly die on the inside and the world's set divergence will continue as planned. Both of them decide to travel to the past together and vow to stop CERN's dystopian future despite the possibility of both losing their memories on arrival, which I don't think will happen because of Okabe's reading Steiner. Okay, then the Feiris Nyan Nyan ending, Okabe decides to not send the D-mail that results in the death of Feiris' father to try to stop the loss of the IBN 5100 computer. He instead sends a different email in an attempt to convince Fadus' father to not part with the IBN computer. Beyond 1% divergence is achieved, but the divergence meter gives a strange output and none of Okabe's friends have any memories of him. In this world line, Okabe and Fadus are a couple and live together, participating in Rainet Access Battlers card game tournaments. I would have been disappointed with that. Although disappointed that none of his friends remember him, Okabe is still satisfied that he was able to prevent Mayuri's death. He decides to build a new life with Fadus at his side. Interesting. In the Luka Urushibara ending, Okabe decides to not send the email that reverts Luka to a guy. He fully accepts Mayuri's expected death and makes no more attempts to save her, and they spend the last 2 days together before she dies of a heart attack. Okabe and Luka decide to spend the rest of their lives together, both of them sharing a pang of guilt and sadness that only they would understand. Bullshit. Both those endings are bullshit. In the Mayuri Shina ending, Okabe must choose between saving Mayuri or Kurisu. Realizing that he harbors romantic feelings for Mayuri, Okabe and Kurisu decide to return to the Beta world line, in which Kurisu's murder continues as planned. After hacking into CERN's database with the IBN computer, a 1% divergence is achieved. Okabe vows to remember his memories of Kurisu and spends his time with Mayuri as lovers. I'm happy with Suzuha. I think Mayuri's ending makes sense. Lukako's ending sucks. I love Lukako, but that ending sucks, and Fadus' ending sucks. So, I'm not going to read the last one because that's the anime ending, and I think Vert can more or less get an idea of how it might go, but it's not what, maybe you watch it and then let us know. Let me just read it again because I forgot. I'm not reading it out loud though. Oh. Okay. Cool. I am super happy with this ending. And it leaves a much more positive taste in my mouth compared to the anime ending, honestly. I can't believe. And I almost stopped. I was thinking maybe while Okabe and Suzuha was talking about, is he sure he wants to go? Her final warning. I thought maybe I should end it here. But then it was 1 hour and 22 minutes and I was like, just a couple more minutes. Imagine if I had stopped and played another time. Like, what? That would have been crazy. Matty says, Game of Thrones Notebook, video 12 prediction, and South's like bullshit front 19. Look, tell Katie at the end of Steins Gate game. Well, I have my Game of Thrones Notebook here, but this is not the right one. I think the right one is downstairs.
Can I take the fan?
Yeah, it's not helping anyway, so.
Is it?
You know, it's not helping, it's fine. Here's my bullshit book, though. Oh, no! Are you gonna keep it on, though?
Yes.
Oh, that's fine. I just want to hear the sound. It's so reassuring. I was expecting more from Lukako, but I'm saying this again, we get the best ending from me. Yeah, same, Sotos. I have to agree with that. Game of Thrones Notebook, video 12 prediction. Video 12 prediction, video 16, video 19, video 20. Oh, I can't talk about that because Vert has to see the anime, and that touches on something that is not. But that part was very good in the anime, though. So I would recommend definitely watching the anime. There's one part that is very good, but yeah. Imagine stopping and the next gameplay was 5 minutes. Wow, I love this. I love this so much. I'm so happy with this. This is the ending I wanted. I mean, I wanted the Lukaku ending. Let's be really honest. I wanted the Lukaku ending. But if I had gotten that Lukaku ending, I would have been very disappointed. Luckily, I'm not. I can go bed if you want to open up discussion. No, I'm good. I think this is a fine place to end. I really enjoyed it. It was a great playthrough. And I'm so happy that I chose to play the game. Because when I finished the anime, I kind of had a bad taste in my mouth, if I had to be 100% honest. And this just made me love this the way other people love Steins Gate. You know what I'm saying? So, I like that I'm there, you know? Matty says Suzuha was always my favorite. I don't remember how I felt about her in the anime. I need to go watch my reactions. I would watch the anime again, especially for that one part that wasn't in this, which I thought was really good. Vertiz, I would have wanted Mayushi ending if I knew that's how the endings were categorized, but this ending is better than Mayushi's sounds. Yeah, this is more dramatic, but Mayushi's ending is more happy, like, oh. And I love that because a part of me, when I was watching the anime, that's something that pissed me off a lot. When I was watching the anime, I felt that there was very subtle romantic feelings from Okabe to Mayushi. And some people were shitting on me, talking about how that's so wrong and so bad and so gross. They're childhood friends, blah, 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 blah. And I was just like, shut up. Even if you don't feel it, there's not, like... And I felt that, and they were mean to me, and I was right. There is an ending that ends that way, so... The visuals at the end, though, it was amazing. I got goosebumps. Yes, what really hit me was Okabe's face, because the voice actor did such a good job of portraying him as so he died on the inside. And then the way they described his heart, like, and Suzuha giving him hope, and his heart, the feelings bubbling up again. And then when I saw him at the end, his face, he looked like he was glowing, and he held out his hand to her, and it was so beautiful. I was gonna cry. Why no Daru ending? Daru takes Okabe's hand and they walk into the sunset. Oh, shame. Yeah, Daru. But I mean, Daru still, we don't know what happens to Daru, but in my mind, they go back, they remember because of Okabe's reading Steiner. Somehow they change the future, they stop Stern. Somehow. And Daru, everyone's still born, because why would people not be born because Okabe went to the past? Personally, I mean, there are definitely, I can come up with some crazy reason why, but I don't think it's that. No. And so Daru is still born, he still gets married, he still has Suzuha, because he can't not have Suzuha, because then who went to the past with Okabe? Suzuha. So he has to have Suzuha. Otherwise the world would explode. And then it doesn't matter because no one's alive. So in my mind, things worked out. And Daru and Mayushi and Kurisu, they didn't meet each other, but they were all still alive. And they had their lives, you know, even if they didn't know Okabe. And maybe he met them still somehow. Maybe he bought the shop there in Radikan and he sees them walk by every day. Who knows? And then Okabe has to explain to Daru why he's the father of Daru's grandchildren. That's hilarious. I like this ending. It ended where it ended. Maybe they never fixed anything and they just had 35 happy years together and then the world went to shit. It's not their fault. The world went to shit anyway, so they could find happiness for 30 years. I give that to them. They tried. Okabe tried. They tried. So, okay, I'm gonna end the video here so that I can do an FIT video. Where's my book? Where's my book? Okay, I'll end the video first and then look for my book. To anyone on YouTube that played with me all these episodes, I can't believe it's done. Now I have to go on my schedule and take out all the Steins Gate. But at least there's more time for... I mean, there's still Steins Gate 0, and I probably will play that one day, but not anytime soon. But I do... Because I love this ending so much, I actually do want to play Steins Gate 0, but... Yeah, there's first a lot of other things that I want to spend a bit of time on, and then I will get back to some Steins Gate. I could never go back to the past. I still have like 5,000 One Piece episodes to expect. Okay. Thank you once again for everyone on YouTube for watching with me. Thank you for everyone who was here live with me. I really appreciate that. Always the same crowd or a similar crowd. Matty, Dark Shadow, Sotos, Vert, Tiago, Elizabeth, Sal was often here. Who else was often here? Lots of people. Nox is here now. I saw Nox was here earlier. Steins Gate schedule is on the schedule through February 2021. We had some big expectations. But I mean, we can, if we want, we can replay the game. We can play Steins Gate 0. So it makes sense. It gives you more, you know? We just are not going to play more for now. Mariana was here. Thank you, Mariana. Yes. And there was definitely one or two more people that I might be forgetting. Otaku Master was here very often with Steins Gate. So thank you guys so much. And thank you for Vert for sponsoring the majority of the videos. I really appreciate it. I hope you had fun seeing the story for the very first time in this format. Matty says, I think Suzuha's ending is at the end of chapter 6. And there's normally 10 chapters. Oh, so it could have gone on for longer, yeah. Now you can focus to your Pokemon travel to be the very best like no one ever was. I'll see you guys in Steins Gate 0 eventually. Bye!